to the rest of the generation. We're fortunate in this case that not only is Tom Petty a Gainesville boy, but also that he is a good moral character. It's exemplified by his many good deeds, and especially the good deed today of letting the proceeds from record sales from a number of shops around Gainesville be used for the Ronald McDonald House. So on behalf of the, and because of the international fame that he has brought not only to himself but also to the city and to the group, I'm very happy today to present him with the key to the city of Gainesville.
Hold it up, Tom. Everybody stand up.
Steve! What's that? Is this on? Hello?
One of your favorites.
Okay. Well, I really don't. I'm actually. I don't have the faintest idea what to say. So thank you very much. And
what does that thing do?
Check it out. We're real happy about the money that was raised for the Ronald McDonald House, and I also got a check here. The band matched what was raised, and this is for you. And I got to tell you, we never really expected all this, and I think it's very nice of you all to welcome us back this way, and hope we're all sober this evening and do a good show, and we're very excited. Thank you.
Hold the key up, Tom.
The key, give us the key. Okay, here's the key.
All right.
E flat.
Yeah. Could you just step out a little, and can we?
You want me over here?
Check again.
Oh, okay.
Get all the big and the little bit. Why don't you guys step out?
Come on over here.
That costs extra.
Why don't you step out first? Yeah, really. Got a last chair right there.
That's vermouth. It's gin.
It's gin. Corey.
Should we just scatter in there?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Oh, sorry. I want to tell a few what the test coming back gave it wrong.
It's happening
Okay, what do you want us to do? You got to tell us.
Make it happen.
Everybody take their glasses off.
They're permanently welded to his head over here. They've never been off. They've known it for 7 years and they haven't come off. In a bunch, Blair.
Tom, can we see your eyes?
Oh, sorry, yeah. It's a little early in the morning.
Okay.
Better start filming.
Start filming.
Give them a taste of their own medicine.
Really? How do you like it? Sorry for some close ups. Oh, what a trip. This is wild. This is something. This is something. Really something.
Who's your designer, Tom?
John Wayne.
All right.
What's it like coming home, Tom, to Gainesville now that they're giving you the key?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know if I can put that into words, really. It's, what do you think? I mean, I guess this is one of the high points of our whole career here. I mean, it beats playing dubs, you know.
Let's have a round of applause for the representative of the Ronald McDonald House.
All right. So we're back behind the table.
Back behind the table.
Okay.
It's real simple. You give me a signal, let me know you want to ask a question. Please identify yourself and who you're affiliated with. And take it from there. Questions?
All right, we have no questions.
Questions? Right. I got it for you.
Corey James, Warner Amex MTV. I'd like to ask you, this could be placed to any number of the band members, what it's like to come from the backgrounds you've come from and to suddenly be thrust in the limelight, getting the key to the city where you played for so many years. How have you adjusted to the rags to riches success story that you've been experiencing lately?
Well, I think we've adjusted pretty well. I don't know if we have adjusted to that yet. We really don't know. I tell you, we're usually not this quiet, but I'm actually humbled a little bit, you know.
Is this your first press conference?
No, it's not the first one, but we don't do them but much very, you know,
Usually
very often.
the bar's open.
Yeah, it's kind of early for us, but you know, there's no feeling quite like being recognized in where you come from, you know, in your own hometown. And we've wanted to come here for so long, and when we came in last night, we sat up for a few hours, just couldn't quite believe that we were really here.
Have you gone by the next waffle shop yet?
No, but I'm sure we will.
They're not there anymore.
They're gone. There goes the waffles, Ron.
Skeeter's
Hey. Question?
Skeeter's.
Tom, is it true that you bought...
Could you identify yourself, please? Where are you from?
Kiss 105 Radio, Lou Rodriguez. Is it true that you bought 400 tickets for your friends for this concert, or is that...
No, that's not true at all. I don't have that many friends. What we did is to play the O'Connell Center we had to do some special staging to bring our production in there, and I wanted to bring the whole production in to come. And so in that case, we had to, until it was actually up, we couldn't tell how many seats were going to be blocked by the production or not. And so I think it was just this morning we held some tickets for the last minute, and once the production was up, they had some sight lines were cleared, and we released some tickets. But no, we didn't hold 400 tickets for our friends, no.
One more question. Will Stevie Nicks be here tonight?
Stevie is here. I'm not sure if she'll play or not. She's here.
Gary Nager with UNT TV Channel 5, and I was wondering, it's great to come home, but I realize that you've been playing out in LA and producing music with Stevie Nicks, and some of the, what's it like? How different, how terrific is it to work in LA, produce things in LA?
Well, it's great. We've lived in LA 7 years now, so I don't really wake up and go, terrific, But we like California a lot, yeah.
Is that bugs out there?
Yeah. Hey. Oh! Bring him on out. He's coming. Don't be camera shy. There we go. Don't be gun shy. Hound dogs. All right.
This is another Gainesville guy. This has been with us for 6 years. He does all our guitars on the road. This is Alan Wydell. It's up for Alan.
You like singing on this one?
It's out of tune. It's his fault.
Corey, do you have a question?
Yeah, I wanted to ask Ben Mott. I understand you're playing keyboards on the new Bob Dylan album, Shot of Love. How did this come about? Any conflicts with the Petty Tour, with your playing on Bob's new album?
And you're great, too.
Sounds hot.
I played on it. A friend of mine produced it, asked me if I'd play on it, and I said, are you kidding? And there weren't any conflicts, no. We finished it a couple months before we started rehearsing for the tour.
He's always wanted to play with a good harmonica player.
Yeah, I told Bobby can come sit in, you might be here tonight, I'm not sure.
Bob's somewhere in Micanopy right now.
Good place to be.
I'm Jeff Sadler from Central Florida, Orlando. This is for the rest of the band, not for Tom. Does it bother you ever that it's Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, not the Heartbreakers and Tom Petty, or the Heartbreakers?
Are you kidding? You see who's answering all the questions? It's great.
Pass that on down there. Blair's got a rap.
No, hey, I got
Go ahead.
forget the rap.
Give him an answer. You've got to have one with the mic.
Well, it would be that way anyway. I mean, we would say if we wanted to drop the name from the front of it, it would still be that way to begin with. I'm really privileged to be in a band with Tommy.
Oh, gee, guys.
I really mean that. I can go on record as saying that, and I think we all are. It's really been great.
We tried dyeing our hair blonde.
We've done.
Next album, my hair will be black in there, so I'll be blonde.
Young lady down here.
My name is Debbie Wynn. I'm with Florida Alligator. I'd like
advent of the new technology, video, cable television, merging into what radio has been in the 70s, Tom, yourself, or anybody, how do you approach your videotapes? Do you all sit down collectively and decide how you'll illustrate your songs, or how is that done? And do you have plans for another video release?
Where's Lanahan? Yeah, the guy that does that mostly for us is a fellow named Jim Lanahan, who I actually went to high school at GHS with, and is still with us and does our staging and lighting design, and he's also a very good film director. And he assembles all that in LA and comes to us and says, you know, how do you think the weighting should look? And we'll sit and we'll say, we want it red, blue, and white. And so he'll write us up a little thing, and we go in and make the movies. And yeah, we do. We got lots of plans to make more movies. We were just in St. Augustine the other day at the Old Fort, and we thought it'd be great to make a movie over there.
Do you find yourself writing songs in the visual sense, how it will be shown visually, or just...
No, I usually worry about the movie after the record's made. You know?
Okay.
John Turner, Channel 20 in Gainesville. To repeat how you feel to come back to Gainesville, you weren't in front of the microphone.
I'm sorry.
Could you just move that mic stand over to the right?
Oh, yeah.
One second.
Put it on. Well,
Thank you.
I tell you, we're ecstatic to be back here. I mean, of course we are, you know, or we wouldn't have come. I don't think we've ever been more excited about playing. We've played everywhere in the world, really. So I think we've never been more excited about playing here, of course, just because there's so many memories and family and friends and all that.
Have you been surprised by anything you've found so far?
Just by an alligator outside my window.
One more question, I'll let you on. We heard a rumor that you might be moving back to Gainesville. Is there any truth to that?
Well, I think that rumor started when I was looking at some property down here. And at present, no, I'm not. I don't even have time to get into it. It's the Gator Farm, you know. I was at some point I would like to have a house down here because I still like it quite a bit.
Yeah, Phil Kuntz, University of Florida Department of Journalism. Could you tell us something about
Nice
that?
shirt, Phil.
Hey, thank you. I told the guy that asked you that John Wayne designed it, he wouldn't believe me. I want to ask you something about the music scene before you hit it big in Gainesville. What was it like? And what is it compared to now? Yeah, here in Gainesville.
I tell you, I couldn't compare it to what it's like now because I really don't know what it's like now, but it was really amazing then. And at the time, none of us, we talk about it all the time, none of us, we took it very much for granted that there was 20 bands in Gainesville and so many great musicians that have all done well, you know. And I think it was just sort of a little island unto itself in those days, in the mid-'60s. But I think that it had a great deal to do with the way we play now, just about the fact that we used to play 5 hours a night. And we could play a fraternity, and we could always work.
You going to play 5 hours tonight?
No, but I'll tell you, tonight is the end of the tour, so anything can happen tonight.
All right.
Okay, I'm Carl Collins from KISS 105. Mike, how did you get from Jacksonville to Gainesville?
Bus.
I came down here to go to college. It didn't work out. I remember this guy down here with the hair and he played the guitar.
Corey?
I know that Mike and Tom do the majority of the writing for the band. What comes first, the lyric or the melody, or which one emphasizes the other? You know,
Go ahead, you take that one.
Mike, you can answer.
A lot of the stuff is some music first. You know, we'll give it an idea. Tom will listen to it over and over and go, yeah, that would be Refugee or something.
That's your profound, deep. Yeah, that's the truth. I mean, it goes. If we're writing together, it's usually Michael, you know, have some music, and I'll say, "Oh, that's terrible. I can do that better." Or no. Oh, I'm kidding. No, it goes back and forth. There's no formula at all. You know, I wish we did have a formula. We might make records more than every 2 years, you know, but we don't.
Steve?
Steve Russell, KISS 105. After the tour ends tonight, what are your immediate plans? Go back and record or go back and rest? Or?
Yeah, I'm going to go somewhere and pass out.
Gentleman in the back.
How much money did we
Hello,
raise?
Dave.
Hey, Tom. How much money did we raise for the Ronald McDonald House?
I'm not sure. $700.
350 and the band matched it.
Sorry, what? We did eat the beans.
International plans? Are you going to be leaving the country anytime soon, or got plans for overseas or South America, anywhere? Have you played South America yet?
No, we haven't played South America.
We're playing your records all over the radio down
In South America?
South America.
Well, book the flights.
We're out of here.
Do you have any international plans?
I tell you, the Damn the Torpedoes tour last year took us 9 months all the way around the world, and this year we just really didn't have the stamina to take that on, so we've just done about 4 months in the States, and I would really like to go home and write and record for a while, and then maybe go to Europe for a while.
Where's home?
Los Angeles.
Gentleman.
You said you first started writing songs to write your way out of Gainesville. You said that in Rolling Stones. Now why do you write songs? Come back to Gainesville?
Yeah.
Gentleman over here.
I'm Mike Bianchi from Gainesville Sun. I wanted to ask Ron, we were all wondering what RGF stood for.
I think you can use your imagination.
Real good. Real good friend.
Real good friend.
Could you also give some information about what happened with the Miami concert? I know you closed the show at the Sportatorium last year. What happened? What went on this year?
Well, I'd say quite a few concerts have been called off because I'm in danger of getting nodes on my vocal cords. That's what we found out in the last few days. And the doctors have said I have to stop singing for at least 6 weeks, and seeing as how Stanley wants to make a good living next year, we decided that we would end the tour tonight in Gainesville and go back.
Let's take a couple more and then we'll let this gentleman go.
Karen Holt, University of Florida Journalism Department. Your combination with Stevie Nicks was very good. Do you see yourself making any albums or songs with any other musician in the near future?
Sure, yeah. I mean, I don't think, to make a Heartbreakers album is such an ordeal and such a big project every year that it's very hard to have the time to do it. But Stevie has become a very close friend of all of us, and we enjoyed that quite a bit. And we've also just done a record with one of the old guys from rock and roll, Del Shannon. I don't know if you can remember Del Shannon, and that should be out next month. And we like that a lot. So we are into a few projects, but I'll tell you, the Heartbreakers really takes up most of my time.
Okay, let's go ahead and take 2 more, Mr. Court.
You had one song to cover, to remake out of all the songs. You mentioned Del